Chiron in the 11th house. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Chiron in the 11th house, everything you need to know about this placement and how to master Chiron in the 11th house. Now, keep in mind, every single thing that I discuss in this video may not apply to you, but the things that I discuss are directly related to the Chiron in the 11th house experience. Now, make sure you stick around all the way to the end. I'm going to be discussing the astrology services that I provide. But first things first, let's get into Chiron in the 11th house and everything you need to know about this placement. All right. Now, this placement indicates wounds and healing being associated with groups, networks, friends, shared ideals, and association. Chiron tells us what our wounds are, but also matters that are associated with healing. So it tells us what matters are associated with wounds, and it tells us what matters are associated with healing. The 11th house has to do with groups, networks, friends, shared ideals, and associations. Now, this can manifest in many different ways, but there's an association between wounds and healing, and 11th house matters, which has to do with groups, networks, friends, shared ideals, and associations. You may feel wounded in some way as it relates to your legacy and long term goals. The 11th house also has to do with legacy and long term goals. So this can manifest in many different ways. But when you have this, you feel like there's some kind of wound as it relates to your legacy, the legacy that you leave behind in your long term goals. And you're going to have to overcome these wounds. You have to form friendships with trustworthy people and join group organizations that are healing for you in some way. The 11th house has to do with friendships, right? So it's very important that when you have this placement, you form friendships with trustworthy people, meaning you form friendships with people that won't hurt you and wound you, okay? Because it's likely that when you have this placement, your wounds are associated with friendships. So just make sure that the friendships that you develop are with trustworthy people, and make sure that the group organizations that you join and the clubs that you're a part of, the shared ideals organization that you're a part of, make sure that they're healing and they don't become wounding experiences because you got involved with untrustworthy people or shady groups and organizations. Helping others to heal their struggles with friends, associations, groups, and networks is a healing experience for you. Okay, so Chiron tells us what our wounds are and how we go on to help others with those same wounds. So you may have had wounds and struggles associated with friends, associations, groups, and networks, but helping others to heal with those same struggles feels healing for you. So you have to put yourself in a position where you can help others with struggles that have to do with 11th house matters. Humanitarian and philanthropic work feels healing for you. The 11th house has to do with humanitarian work and philanthropic work, which is connected to the friends and the groups and the networks and the associations. So when you do this kind of work, this humanitarian and philanthropic work, you feel like it's healing for you. It's very important that you get involved in work that has to do with humanitarian work and philanthropy, because when you get involved in these matters, it feels healing for you in some way. This is similar to having natal Chiron in Aquarius because Aquarius rules the 11th house. So make sure that if you have this placement, you study natal Chiron in Aquarius as well, because that information applies to you as well. I did a full video breaking down natal Chiron in Aquarius. I'm going to drop a link for that in the description box so you can check that out. All right. Make sure you study natal Chiron in Aquarius as well. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about natal Chiron in the 11th house. AZTV Astrology Services. I wanted to talk about the services that I provide. I do natal chart readings, I do transit readings, synastry readings, and career readings. You can email me at astrologyztv@gmail.com to schedule, or you can find me at the AZTV on IG. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for watching. Take care.